Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's just check that everything's going off first time. Looks like it. Looks like it. It's always good news. I think we'll just jump straight into the live server. Yeah. Alright, let's go for it. Oh, I didn't mean to click on ranked. Track of the day. Join. I have no idea if we're still even going to be in the top 800 as we were yesterday. But let's find out. Survey says. Once the long intro's over and done with. We got pretty close. I think we're about half a second off all the time. And I think we were around top 600, maybe. Oh. Okay, so we've fallen out of the top 800, not by much, but we are out. 49.1 by Dartbringer is currently leading it. Holy hell, man. That's fast. Sorry for the delay, it will take just a second for me to get the last thing working in. Things never run smoothly. And if they did, I'd be concerned. Alright. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Too much. Never mind. Now I've got to try and relearn these lines. Wow, man, my PB's pretty quick. Really thought we were going to clip there. Oh, why did I release so early? Panic mainly. Never mind. Let's just get a lap down, shall we? Actually, not as far behind as I expected. Oh. Okay, much further behind than I expected. That was fourth. What do you mean? What? Too wide. I did wonder previously if that was a faster line, but it's absolutely not. I mean, it is initially, but because you come down at such a bad angle, it's really, really not. Alright, come at me. Apparently a decent start. Bit wide. Oh god, too wide. Right, one second. Just got to deal with something. Right, there we go. Alright, show me what you got. That felt slower, was it? Yeah. Better line out here though. Oh. Yeah, no, yeah. Fuck that up. Yep. No, that's going to put me way too far behind. Even for this server's current BB. We'll probably only need a 0.1 if that to get back in the top 800, I would suspect. Bit low, it's okay. If that holds, that's very fast. Fuck that line up though. Never mind, let's take it. Whoa, I didn't get any slide at all there. It was a bad line anyway, but kind of shocked that I didn't get any slide. That's got to be fast, yeah? Oh yeah. Bad line there though. Right, I can definitely PB. I'm 99.9% sure of that. Yeah, no, it's quicker, but it's not quicker. It gives you such a bad line coming out that it's just not worth it. This is awful. This map is not difficult by any means. It's mainly full steers the whole way. I'm probably going to have higher speed, but I'm way behind. Went a bit heavy on the brake, but it's okay. Oh, make it, yeah. How's that for a smooth line? Oh, did not think that was going to keep. This should put down a decentish time. Yeah. Move me back up to 6th anyway. How much off was I? So 50.7 to a 51.1, okay. 0.4 isn't that bad. Okay. A little breather, a little bit of concentrate, a little bit of a fucking let's slay it. Ah, bad start. And again. Not bad. It'll work. Oh, look at that line. Neck and neck the whole goddamn way. Slightly better out of there. Way wide, way wide. Bugger. Oh god, awful line out. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna. Oh no, it stayed on. I was expecting that to honestly clip the edge. And that release there saved the line, but I don't think we're going to be as neck and neck as I would like. There's definitely a bit of room here. Oh, that's it. I've got the upper hand on speed, but I think I'm too far behind. That quick release should have saved it though. Ended up behind though. It's a tough lap. It's a tough lap. And where those 1.6 seconds are, I have no fucking idea. But in the words of old Winnie Churchill, I will never surrender. Bad two-wheel. Yeah, very bad. Bad line. Okay. It's okay. It ain't golden, but it's okay. Oh, make it, make it, make it, make it. Yeah. Oh my god, it's fast. Did a quick release to save it. Probably shouldn't have done, but we are neck and neck. Not after that though. God damn. Oh, Callisto. Grab Me Town of Salem. That was the Who Done It game. Shouldn't have released it, but we're quicker. Ah. I mean, you can do, but I don't spend money on me, man. Come on. There's a bottle of whiskey somewhere with your name on it. And this time I won't judge. Drink it for the flavour. Treat yourself. Ah, piss it. Just saying. Do what you like, though. I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother. I'm just a friend from a distant land. Oh, no, wait. You get funny when I say friend, don't you? No, that was Tomcat. Tomcat got funny about that one. Not funny in a bad way, funny in a good way. Oh, that was close to the edge. As long as it's not fireball. Look, fireballs are... Oh, shit. I forgot all about that. Every time. I do the screen to remind me. Do I remember? Fuck no. It's a good job I haven't set a PB. Although, 10 minutes wasted, I suppose. Oh, I did a quick release there. Probably going to regret it. Although, piss it, regret it. Yes, this is why you're mod. I should change it to... I wonder if... No, you can't really change the title, can you? Change it to fucking idiot manager. You manage one idiot. Oh, so bad, so bad. Do you know what? I'd be worse. If I could name what they were called, it'd be Tard Wrangler. I wonder if I could set a flare or something for that. Maybe. Fuck, this is quick, but that's a bad line. Oh, baby, baby. Too tight. Oh, bollocks. I've basically fucked every corner so far. And again. Bolax, Horseman. Honest to God. My memory is so bad. Might be because I've spent my teens smoking a ton of weed, but fuck it, it's too late now. It's not like I'm a PC and just get a bit of extra RAM going. This is quick, but the line's so bad. No, to be fair, I've held many adult jobs where I've had to remember shit. I just normally get other people to write it down. That's what I did in the hotel. I use you. You want me to do what when? Could you write that on this piece of paper, please? Thank you. I'll get to it. And it makes you look so bloody organised. So adult. Oh yeah, it's on the to-do list. This is quick. Quick enough? Maybe. Oh, why do I do it to myself every time? I get going well, I talk myself into it, and then I fucking talk myself straight out of it. To be fair, I do my best slaps when I'm talking shit anyway. I'm going to have the speed, but we don't have the line currently. Oh, it's good. It's good. Just need to nail this one. I didn't, I had to release, but let's ignore that. And go balls to the wall. Phrase that always concerned me, balls to the wall. Why are you sticking your balls on the wall, man? Shit! Had the speed and everything. Balls to the wall means fucking giving it some, right? What point do you put your bollocks on a wall? When do you put the football on the wall, you know? If you think about it in a less perverted way. I mean, squash, you hit a ball against the wall. That's about the only thing I can think of. Oh, it's fast. It's one spicy meatball, and that was a bad line across the penalty grass. I can still hold it though. Yes. I can also gain here. Not like that really, but do the job. Not enough though. Oh, make it, make it, make it, you bastard. God damn. So what was that, less than 0.1? Nope, just over 0.1. And it's still half a second to alpha, like what the fuck, man? Well, 0.4. Too early. Ay, 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 ay. This. Oh, slap a wig on me and call me Sally because I can't fucking drive. Yes, that was a sexist joke. Yes, I'm sticking to it. Actually, do you know right, talking to women drivers, right, the most sexist person driving is my mother. No, I love her dearly, right? But honest to God, anytime she's bitching about someone else's driving, she'll pull up next to them to get a good look, and she'll go fucking nuts if it's a woman. Why can they never fucking drive? It's like, Mum, you are a woman. Yeah, but I can drive, they can't, why not? And I support her in it, because she's usually right. Which, you know, I don't know, makes me wrong or right. But it's true, she is usually quite correct. Although my mum drives like a demon. Holy shit. Right, so between where she lives now and where we grew up, it's like a 300-ish mile journey. That's around like 480 kilometres. Quick maths, maybe. Anyway, the quickest time we've done it in, she's like Verstappen. She's a monster. Honest to God. Right, so anyway, generally speaking, it's about a 5-hour journey, right? I've been in the car with her when she's done it in 3 hours. You work out how fast she was fucking going. The whole way. Did she get pulled over? No. Did she crash? Did she even shake the car once? No. She made 0 mistakes and she was flat out. And like, it's not like the USA or Canada where you get long straight roads. This is England, man. Even the motorways are bendy. She's a fucking demon when she drives. When she's in the mood for it, she will fucking gone. It's like she's had 2 accidents in her life. I say she's had accidents. That's not the correct way of phrasing it, right? Other people have hit her. She has never crashed. Because I've asked her about it, because she's always been an absolute fucking demon behind the wheel. Like, where we used to live, there was like we'd call it a ring road round the estate we grew up on. She used to fly around that at like 80, 90 miles an hour, no worries. And like, yeah, she never got speeding tickets, nothing. But she's a fucking demon behind the wheel. Absolute demon. When I was in my early 20s, one of my mates tried to race my mum, and he lost. It become a whole bloody thing, right? Because so yeah, when I was in my early 20s, I was running the hotel, right, and we were living kind of out in the country-ish, but in a seaside resort town where there's like tons of tourism and all that shit. Anyway, there were all these back roads to go from one of the towns to the other. So my mum used to drive them, like the speed demon she is, and she'd time them. And this got one of my mates into doing it because he was like, "Oh, I can easily beat your mum." I was like, "Well, yeah, you're biting off a bit more than you can chew there, sunshine." So my mum used to do it in 8 minutes 37 seconds. The fastest time he ever did it in was 11 minutes 22. Right, bearing in mind these are country lanes that, you know, it's one-way traffic occasionally. More than occasionally, half the way it's probably one way. But you know, it's not a straight line. It's real fucking wonky. But yeah, she was a monster. Well, she is a monster. She doesn't drive that much anymore because she's getting a bit on. But yeah, she's a driver, man. If I had had the money when I was younger, I would have put her in a race car. I would have fucking loved to see her do like the Nürburgring or something, because I reckon she'd slay it. I really do. I even reckon to this day, right, even with like arthritis and shit, I reckon if I gave her the keys to like a fucking Ferrari, she'd have that beast going as fast as it would go. Saying that, right, I drive her a lot now, but the time she does drive, she will race other people. It's fucking fantastic. My mum's like 50, right? She's about 4 foot fucking nothing. It's a lie. She's probably 5 foot nothing, but you know, she's not a big lady. And yeah, she'll fucking race boy races and everything. She loves it. She loves watching their faces when they see it's a woman driving. She says it's one of her favourite things. I fucked up the ending so bad. Still gonna PB? By 0.2. Top 800. 0.1 even. Jesus. But yeah, old Mumsy, old Mama Brit, she's a fucking speed demon. Do you know, if it's a bet between her, right, if she had the experience of, say, Lewis Hamilton, and it was a bet between my mother and Lewis Hamilton, I would be betting on my mother, not just because she's my mother, but I reckon she could fucking outdo it, because she'd take way more risks. And plus, she has the impetus of, why the fuck would I let a guy beat me? It's definitely something sorely lacking in a lot of sports. She'd crash more too. You say this. Like I said, she's been driving for... Look, I don't know how old my mother is, because it's something that I just never cared about, and she never minded me not caring about it. I've given her 35th birthday cards for about 2 decades, probably. Like, I honestly don't know how old she is, but I can estimate she's probably in her 50s, probably mid-50s. So she's been driving for like 37 odd years. Again, the 2 accidents she ever had wasn't from her, it was from other people hitting her. That's a pretty good fucking track record. Like I said, my mum versus Lewis Hamilton, same experience, I'd bet on my mum. Monster behind the wheel, monster. Certainly not where I get my driving from. I'm actually probably, I'm not going to say safer, right? Because I've crashed motorbikes. But in a car, I'm probably almost as safe as she is. But that comes from crashing the motorbikes, man. Holy fuck, does it hurt when you crash a motorbike? Fucking fractured my wrist. I'm so glad I was wearing a full face helmet because I fucking smashed the whole front of it up. I would have had no jaw left. That hurt so bad, that crash. That one wasn't my fault. Well, it kind of was and wasn't. Someone was basically parked over the brow of a small hill. Where, you know, if you're in a car or whatever, you can probably see over the hill, but I couldn't because I was on a bike. And come over the hill, and you want to drive F4? Yeah, that'd be sick. That would be sick. I've driven a, what was it, 911 Porsche? That was fun. Oh my. I've never been a car guy, but while I drove that, if I had an erection, I wouldn't be surprised. Let me put it that way. I was all for it. It was one of those rare moments in life, like, you know, I couldn't understand car guys in school. It was just like, yeah, whatever, it's a fucking car. Goes from A to B, get over it. And then, yeah, I drove that and was like, okay, I understand a little bit about it. But I'm not going to give a shit about your little Vauxhall Corsa, your fucking VW Bug. Give me a race car and then I'm all for it. Wow, PB's fast. Oi. Too early. Bit of a power trip. Yeah. Like, look, I don't blame people for not being into fast cars. I don't blame people for not being into, you know, this, that, or the other. But you've all got to admit there is something in our lives that metaphorically makes your dick hard. We all have that thing, whatever it is. For me, a lot of it's computers and gaming. Like, that metaphorically gets my dick hard. Technology, astrophysics, that metaphorically gets my dick hard every time. Well, I did some research once upon a time because I was curious about how you get into like F1 and shit, right? And it turns out it's such a weird little system, right? So they start off young in go-karts, of all things. They start off young in go-kart racing and they slowly progress up through different types of racing. Because if they're good at go-kart racing, they get sponsored to move on to the next one, yada yada. It's a really weird feeder system when you think about it, but it makes sense. You do it on a small scale and expand to larger slowly. But yeah, I've always wondered about a few sports and like how do you end up a professional in them? Like fucking, what was it? Curling. Like there has to be a what you'd call like a feeder league for curling, right? Like wherever you start, I don't know, skipping stones across a pond. I don't fucking know, but there has to be a like a system that takes young people who might be good at curling and turns them into professional curlers. But what the fuck is it? You put a kid in a pool, they kill themselves. Yeah, well, you know, that's a gamble I'm willing to take. But like the go kart into F1 got me because I was like, oh, I mean, it makes sense in a way, but at the same time, who the fuck at a young age goes, I want to be an F1? Okay, well you got to be a go kart racer first. What? Isn't there like, have we not progressed to the point where you can make simulators? Like I'm sure we have. the kind of technological breakthroughs I read about, we've easily got to have the simulators capable of replicating an F1 car. And I'd say like 10,000 hours in a replicated F1 car would probably be more beneficial than 10,000 hours on a go-kart. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm just fucking wrong. It's been known to happen. They drive trucks, then cars. Really? Trucks, then cars. Why trucks? Trucks, then cars. I mean, I get the cars part, but the trucks? Alright, ain't time yet, is it? No, we're going to get like a random minute. And then, it's all good. Trucks big and slow, it's safer. Yeah, I suppose. More deadly, though. Yeah, but then again, it's not going to be out on the open road, is it? It's going to be in a confined environment. Okay, yeah, trucks. Still. How do you get into professional curling? That's the question I want answered. I need to meet someone who's into curling. Oh, we're not even going to have a minute of this track. It's just going to be literally start and death. You ready? Or it's just going to crash. Or not. Bad start, but whatever. I won't even make the lap before the track of the day kicks in, I guarantee it. Fuck. Oh, who cares? I'm not going to make it anyway. Whee! To be fair, right, I didn't learn to drive the standard way. There we go, see, I told you. Just practice slots while working a full-time job to afford it. Yeah, true. No, I suppose you have to really have parents that are willing for you to pursue that in a big way. In a big way. But then again, you'd have early indicators if they were good. If they were ranking top of the league in every fucking go-kart race, you know, good indicator they'll be a decent driver. Anyway, to the story of me learning to drive. Never had lessons or anything like that. I was a tearaway kid, and that's all I'm going to say. Dirt track. I could do okay. Depends on how fucked it is. But yeah, I used to drive my mates' cars. I used to procure cars. Never stole a car. That was in my bag. Although if you turned up a car that was stolen, I'd drive it. I used to try to teach kids knee height how to slide out on ice. What, with a car? What the fuck? Where am I going? Oh my god, that's horrible. Yuck. Colour me a non-fan of this map, just from that bit alone. I mean, fantastic. I mean, this isn't the worst map, but that start's horrible. Left. Oh, there's a lot of guesswork. It's probably going to take me too long to learn this map, which is a shame, because I'm usually a fan of dirt maps. Oh, it's not that long though. Well, I mean, it's Canada. That's something you actually need to know. Oh, fuck this. I rate this start a fucking 0 out of 10. It's dog shit. That's horrible. Okay, this horrible fucking corner as well. Fucking hell, really? Oh, fuck off. The ending is horrid. Special Olympics curling pre-pandemic. Fuck, you've had some interesting jobs. I mean, I've done a lot of jobs, but you've had some interesting ones, that's for sure. Really? Okay. So how do you get into curling? That's still my question. How do you discover you have a penchant for curling? They were volunteer work. Volunteer work is still work. Don't downplay it. Not that I hate you, but I'm going to say this sentence. I hate people that downplay volunteering. You worked for free for something you were passionate about. Don't tell me that's not work. And don't downplay it as if it's not, because it really is. Show up a club and give it a shot. I suppose so. But that's got to make the talent pool quite slim, I would have thought. Dog is in the lead. I used to believe in God till I realised it was just dog spelt backwards. Piss. Back wheel touched. Not good for the soul. Oh well, as long as I don't fuck up the ending, it's going to be a way better time. He says shortly before he fucks up the ending. Yeah, that was alright. You're kidding me, I'm top 400 in the world, what do you mean? Then buy a membership. I am a legitimate curler. What do you curl? Hair? No. Stones. On ice. I was just thinking, you imagine that being the next, like, fucking skateboarding or something. Then get kids involved into training hard enough with the right team to go pro. Do they get paid for being pro? I suppose it's country sponsorship, isn't it? What's all for? 3 seconds off, okay. I can see that. A lot of early mistakes. Yeah, it'd be sponsorship for Olympics and stuff. Other than that, there wouldn't be any money in it, I wouldn't have thought. Maybe in Scandinavian countries, but that's a big maybe. Scandinavian countries would be the sort to have that as an actual, like, spectators sport. Take your kids to see the local hockey game and curling. Yeah, that'd be Scandi. And you're going to tell me we do that in Canada? I know you're like an honorary Scandi country, almost. Okay, you can get a way smoother connector there. Meh. I can do better. Whoa! The wheel touched, didn't it? Bugger. I think every kind of Western country has some form of sport where you beat the fuck out of the opposing team. Not just figuratively, but literally too. Like Canada, hockey. UK, rugby. A lot of Scandinavian countries are hockey too. Bad line. At least the wheel didn't touch. We should be way quicker. I say way quicker, not that much quicker apparently. Fuck that completely. Goddamn. I think my father said that I'm related to someone related to the Japanese curling coach or something, or some sort of connection there. Japanese, they defend poles or try and knock over the opposition pole. Exactly. Every westernized country, every country that you would call, I don't know, first world, you can't claim America in that. America is not first world. They don't qualify. But like every fucking first world country does have a sport where 90% of the sport is beating the fuck out of the opposing team. Hell, in Peru they have a day. Well, there's a village that has a day specifically dedicated to sorting out old grievances by beating the fuck out of each other, and then you start the new year afresh with all the old grievances taken care of. Oh, that was a good line. So was that. Fuck a doodle do. Got round there in fourth. That's the first. Oh, fuck on, piss on you. One of my favourite, like, first world things in the UK, right, is people finding out they're related to, like, fucking earls and dukes and stuff. It's hilarious. They start to think they're some sort of posh bastards, and it's like, hey, you realise that every duke, duchess, and fucking dog in every royal / powerful family fucked anything that moved. I mean, look at Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. They were in coots. Actually, up until the fucking 80s, the royal family used to hide any children that were born with any form of, like, Down syndrome, any mental illnesses. They were all hidden away, never allowed out in public. And I'm sure, yeah, that only came to an end in like the 80s when it became public knowledge. I would watch that video, but I got 3 minutes to get some sort of a decent lap, and it don't look like it's fucking happening because I can't get the goddamn start. Why? Okay, so the line appears to be going over the edge of here, or not. I said the line appears to be going over the edge of here and then hooking it just tight enough to keep the gear and then clip, obviously. Oi, oi, oi. Has the heating kicked in? No, Jesus Christ, it's warm in here today. PC must be kicking out some heat. What's wrong, baby? Why are you so hot, baby? And yes, I will call my computer baby. You got a problem with that? Call someone who gives a shit. It is my baby. I built it from the hand up. The ground up. Fucking hand up. Too wide. Oh, fuck this map, man. I'm going to be participating in the biggest bump leagues you've ever seen. And this is not even a great time. I can do better. Although the fact only the top 10 are within Alpha time has me concerned for Alpha time. It will never happen. 999. Cookbook. I'm listening. Who's the author? Please tell me it's like Martha Stewart. Yeah, do you know what? I might not even participate. I'm ranked that low. Oh, what? Victoria Rosenthal. It rings a bell, but I have no memories being thrown up. So if I know it's not due to my own research, it's probably my mother talking about it. Oh, fuck that line. Yeah. Yeah, there's no point in competing. I'm going out so early. Oh, that was so trash. Well, you know what we do. We continue to grind. She made the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. Ooh, so she's a proper geek. I'd love someone to do a Skyrim cookbook. There'd be, what, 100 pages just fucking set out for sweet rolls. Sweet roll, Cloud City style. I hate this start though. I really hate this start. Beating the PB, no worries. Getting the start, a lot more challenging than I thought it'd be. Too wide. Oh, tight. 0.6 up, 0.8 up. There's a bit of a bad line there. Had to do a quick release, but that's fine. 0.9 up. Second. way wide. It's not a worry. Let's take the excess speed and do something with it. Such bad lines. You're fucking joking. Oh, 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 why? For legal reasons, if you ask for some of the recipes, I won't give them to you. It's so UK law on what I'm going to assume is marijuana legislation is really interesting, right? You can't grow, cultivate, or own cannabis. It is not illegal to eat it. It's not illegal to smoke it. It's just illegal to have it. So a recipe for cannabis cakes, completely legal. A bong, completely legal. Fucking vaporizer, completely legal. So much so that just the ownership of having a bong does not give the police the right to search you. Oh, not cannabis. Wait, what? Legally you can't share Final Fantasy recipes? Why? Oh, don't tell me bloody Square Enix has some sort of a deal with Victoria Rosenthal. Holy guacamole, this is another good one. Fuck this map. To be fair, it's the same with magic mushies, right? It's not illegal to be stoned out of your fucking tree. It's not illegal to eat magic mushies. It's just illegal to have them, to own them, to be in possession of. Which is why, as a teenager, I rather geniusly, anytime the police would catch me smoking cannabis, I'd just put all of my cannabis in my mouth and eat it. And they'd tell me to spit it out, and I'd swallow and go, spit what out? And they go, oh, you think you're smart, do you? Yeah. You can't charge me with anything, mate. I think I'm very smart, thank you very much. Although now I'd just be like, am I under arrest, officer? No? Well, if you need anything, please speak to my lawyer. But that's a learned habit. I've learned to be a bastard. Especially with the police. Right, people don't think police brutality and stuff happens in the UK, but it does, I can assure you. As a person on the receiving end, I can assure you it happens. It hurts. My one was actually horrible, right? So, I was like 15 years old, right? Just been fishing. Rod, tackle box, everything in my hand. Right? In the tackle box was a knife. Got stopped by the police. They asked me, do you have anything on you shouldn't have? I went, well, technically I suppose I'm not supposed to have this knife, am I? And they went, what knife? So I went, this one. So I got it out of the box, put it on the bonnet of the police car, and they then proceeded to tackle me to the ground, kick the back of my legs in before doing so, kick the back of my legs in, tackle me to the ground, slam me against the floor, and then stick me in the back of a cop car. All because I did what they asked. Now you might say, well, they might have thought you had another knife. Why? Why? Oh yeah, that would probably be illegal. But like, why tackle the man or teenager who's holding a fucking tackle box and everything, who's given you the knife? Why then tackle him to the ground? That's stuck with me for the last decade and a half. I mean, it used to get searched all the time by the police, but I kind of put it down to the area I lived in. And no. Now I just know they're usually power-hungry dicks. But absolutely send me some recipes. But like that episode with the police has always stuck with me because like it's like arresting the guy who voluntarily turned up for questioning to arrest him for questioning. Like, you fucking dumb. Okay, don't fuck it up. Fucked it up. Still got through though, but point 4 could have been saved. Ah. Oh, cops, man, cops. When I got arrested, it's fucking bullshit. I've been arrested quite a few times, but the charges never stick. No, I kid. But that specific story, if you missed it, right? So when I was 15, I'd been out fishing with a bunch of mates, right? We'd been camping and fishing, you know, generally having a good time, getting stoned and doing very little fishing. So anyway, I was walking home, tackle box and rod and everything in hand, right? Get stopped by the police, and they're asking me these questions, and then they're like, "Have you got anything on you? You shouldn't have." So I responded with, "Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to have this knife." They said, "What knife?" And I went, "Look, this one." So I got it out the tackle box, put it on top of the police car, and they proceeded to kick the back of my legs in, tackle me to the ground, and arrested me. Why? Don't know. Never got an apology or nothing for it. Recently, no, that happened 15 years ago now. But it's just fucking aggravated me ever since. Because, like, what the fuck did I do wrong? I answered your questions. I gave you what I thought might be wrong of me to have. I was no threat to you or anyone else. So you try and beat the crap out of me. Like, why? Well, not beat the crap out of me, you know, but like, you know, there was no need to kick my legs and there was no need to tackle me to the ground. I was complying. I was doing everything they asked. It's just stuck with me because it's so fucking dick. Like, they did that purely because they can. Oh, if I don't fuck up the ending, this could be a good one. A 52.5. Ah, the rankings are all shit. Look, I was 15 and I thought, you know, the best way to get myself out of a mess that could potentially happen is to be honest, because that's what you're taught when you're younger. And being relatively intelligent, I thought, you know, hey, they're coppers, they're just people, you know. I'm carrying fishing gear. To be fair though, my dear old mother turned up at the station and cussed the coppers out. Fuck did you arrest him for? He's got a knife. He was fishing. What do you fucking expect? I remember that so clearly. It was beautiful. Yesterday night we saw a car from which is like the police for small stuff like parking wrong and being too loud driving on the sidewalk. Yeah, but they do that though, and that's what really bugs me about generally police in most countries. Like, if you want us to follow the laws, you're supposed to be enforcing, if you will wish to say it as such. Like, you have to follow them too. That's kind of the first step, isn't it? But like, I'm lucky, right? So I was lucky when I was a teenager because I had a family friend who was a lawyer and yada yada yada. So when I got into big trouble, he was always there to kind of not get me out of it necessarily, but at least make it a bit more plain sailing than what it would have been if it was just me. Damn it. But minority complex, lol. Yeah, traffic wardens here, mate. Traffic wardens here have a serious kind of like superiority complex, and everyone just fucking hates them. It's not common to hear about one of them getting beaten up, which is not good, but I can understand why, because 9 times out of 10 they're absolute dicks. They're the guys who couldn't become cops because they couldn't pass the tests. Probably the same in Germany, to be fair. It's a bad turn. See if we can save it in any way. Kind of did. Not enough though, it would appear. Maybe. Ah, close. No worries, it's good to hear from you. I don't think I've seen you in a few days. Oh, that's a good start. Drop the gear, but is it going to matter? Yes, it is. Not amazing. This does have the speed though. Oh, that's a better line. Sad. Still 1.4 seconds off all for though. Hot diggity dog. This beginning though, I give it a 2 out of 10. I really don't like it. The rest of the map, quite nice. This though, absolutely a 2 out of 10. That might be a quicker line, but I don't know how you make that. Maybe holding on to a full steer. It's going to feel bloody awful though. That was a bit slow, but okay. Yeah, keeping full round there is not easy, but it is crucial to your exit speed here. There's no way to catch him, but I will go for the end. Oh, well. A little breather break, see if we can get an updated view of the right, so this is actually way behind as well. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Well, it's half an hour after release. I can't remember if it's an hour or half an hour that they update the world rankings globally. It's something I'd really like to know. How they do the rankings. Well, how often they update them would actually be the more important idea. Oh, look, well, it's updated Europe. How about world? Yeah, there we go. Easy top 800. 502. So what would really be the safe aim? Top 400 would probably keep us in top 800. As a guesstimation, I think. Elcon with a 50.2. That's so fast. Next nearest is 0.3 behind. I did watch that Japanese stalk. That looks like a lot of fun, not gonna lie to you. It looks like something I would play on the regular. When I used to play rugby, right, I turned up to work with black eyes and all sorts, and that's why I had to stop actually. Because when you work for the government, turning up to work with black eyes and like broken noses and stuff, they don't appreciate. They look at you funny. All those middle class people. They don't like to be associated with the lower classes. Damn it, dropping that gear is so expensive there. Well, in terms of time. It's not like I can write the car off by not getting the right gear. It's like sumo wrestling, man. That looks like a lot of fun. But I just don't want to have to get that fat. You know, COVID did a number on me enough as it is, let alone eating 20,000 calories a day. They probably still get girls though, don't they, when you think about it? Well, fame and power. Fame and power appear to be quite powerful aphrodisiacs in the human world. Definitely an evolutionary product, for sure. Same as people who are into, shall we say, the larger side of life. That's definitely evolution at work. Just probably gone one step too far on the evolutionary tick, you know? Because a slight bit of weight means health, means fertility and all that stuff. But to be fair, most cultures around the world at one point or another really idolised larger human beings. I'll just say it, fat people. It's not beat around the bush. Like you're scared to eat pussy, so you eat around the tush. That's a bar from Eminem. I love that one. Something that lives in the back of your brain. But that's how you know you've got a good rapper, when they say a line and it's with you for years. It's like Cream. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Wu-Tang, baby. That's been in my head for decades. Interestingly enough, if you've never looked into the history of rap, and I don't mean like Tupac, I mean history as in actual history. Do you know, fuck it. Let's give you some knowledge, right? So in the Middle Ages, in the 1400s, 1500s, and 1600s, in the UK, there was a thing that men took part in called flyting. Flyting. Right? It was the equivalent of a rap battle. They would recite verse at each other, literal verse, insult each other. Sometimes the insults were so bad that people committed suicide. I'm not making that up. That is 100% true and fantastic. Imagine yourself, right? We're talking Dark Ages, we're talking plague, we're talking fucking castles were the height of, tippity top. People would gather, an entire town would gather to watch two men recite poems at each other, poems that they made up about each other, and sometimes they were so devastating, people committed suicide. Can you imagine that? Imagine that. Imagine there's talk in the town, oh Lord, what's his face, and Lord, what's his other face, want to have a flight, F-L-Y-T-E. So you go down to the town square, there they are, squaring off, stood up next to each other in their ruffs or whatever, looking like right pompous tits. And you, lowly commoner, just stood there watching them, and they start spitting out these poems that they've written about each other. And the bars are so devastating that these people went home and killed each other. That's fucking entertainment, man. Like, you couldn't have paid for that shit. I mean, if you could, people would have done, because holy hell. Like, could you imagine someone saying something to you so devastating that you immediately went home and took your life? Like, that's mad. But it happened. Anyway, that comes from a brief history of rap. At least a type of rap that existed in England way before Tupac Shakur or grime or drill or whatever, And that's not even the earliest form. The earliest form known is what's called griots. They were basically history tellers is the best way to word it. They were history tellers, knowledge tellers, they shared information. And because humans love a beat, they would often do it to a beat. It's like you can take most of Shakespeare's sonnets and poems and stuff, and you can actually put them to rap music very, very easily because of how the sonnet is designed. Because it is designed to be read out in that dee-dum, dee-dum, dee-dum fashion. If you doubt me, I can send you a video of a very well-respected rapper in the UK doing so. He gives classes at Oxford from time to time. He's a very smart man. And he's one of the kind of OGs of English rap. I've got the speed, but not the line. Unless he's a fucking monster. Boom. 423. But yeah, African griots. They were the first kind of rappers. And they would do rap battles. So like rap battle, it's been around for a long, long time now. A long, long time. Bad line. Held it though, wow. Did not expect to. No. Nah. But I'm a fan of it, man. Well, that's why I know so much about it, because it just seemed to me such a culturally integral thing to people. Because whether you call it poetry, whether you call it rap, whether you call it whatever, it's information sharing. Even if the lines are insults, it's information sharing, because that insult then becomes common parlance. It's a bit like when Eminem did Fact, the common question in like high schools or what we call secondary schools, I guarantee you the amount of times people ask other people, would you rather get felched or do the felching, went up exponentially. And that's a word that probably wasn't even in most people's lexicon. And yes, I do like the word lexicon, and no, I'm not going to say vocabulary. Lexicon sounds way better. But hell yeah, man. Rap, it's beautiful. I mean, if you ever doubt the original intention of rap was like knowledge sharing and that, listen to Mos Def's Math Banks. Like, that is a perfect example of what rap was originally like. And I don't mean like fuck. I know Grandmaster fucking Flex. I know all the old stuff. I can even recite to you bars, you know. It's a bit like Vanilla Ice, man. Even if his music was, you know, kind of shit, you have to understand he made an imprint into making rap mainstream. Just never bring up Flavor Flav to me. Fuck that guy. Such a shit line. Like, what's the classic? I said a hip hop, a hippity, a hip hip hop, and don't stop the rock. Said bang bang boogie, said up jump the boogie, said the boogie and the boogie the beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, piss that line. Such a bad line. Got to remember it's bad and not do it again. But like hell yeah, man. I'm rap baby. I'm beginning to feel like a rap god, rap god. All my people from the front to the back, nod, back, nod. And Eminem, man, he'd never disrespect Eminem. Do you know how many rappers' careers he's fucking ended? And I don't mean that as like a, oh, he just made a diss track about him. No, he fucking ended their careers. He bodied them so bad that they became a joke in the industry. That's power, man. You couldn't name me another rapper that has actually made people a joke in rap to the point where they're not even considered anymore. Do you know who Benzino is? I bet you don't. And finished his career. Cannabis, but you don't know who he is neither. And finished his career. Fuck, man. There's even an amazing Eminem diss track about Christina Aguilera. If you've never heard it, I advise YouTubing it. It's fantastic. Whoa, that's quick. Bad line, though. Cannabis, so cannabis. Wherefore art thou cannabis? That is literally some of the bars from the diss track that ended his career. It's fantastic. I got some sort of weird continuation of speed off going actually onto the wall. This is interesting. Coming lower, yeah, yeah, yeah. Piss. Oh man, there are so many fucking, yeah, just Eminem, man. You gotta respect a man who's in his mid 40s and he still outperforms any other rapper alive. 3 decades and going strong, man. As he says in the Machine Gun Kelly diss, my biggest flops are your greatest hits, and it's true. Just, I don't know why rappers go after Eminem. Like, what are you expecting to happen? This man is going to end your career. He has seen 3 decades of being the highest selling rap artist on the fucking planet. Even when he was trashed on fucking prescription drugs, man, he still out rapped anyone on the planet. Like, what kind of level of skill is that? How fucking how passionate and hungry do you have to be about something to spend 3 decades being the best at it? And not only that, you can have a serious addiction to serious drugs and still be the best on the planet at it. Man, I want to put some music on. But then how long am I actually going to spend doing this? Is it going to be worth the effort? Probably not. I'm already an hour and 20 in. Like, and that bit about Machine Gun Kelly, man, I actually like a lot of his music. Right, Machine Gun Kelly's Sail, beast of a tune. This is a real rapper's theme music. Bitch, sing to it. This how you cook some dope with no paddle. Then turn on the stove and just turn this shit up louder. Black Eddie Bow. Mask on my face. Look, I'm ready to take what is yours because it's ours. Fucking hell. I can't even remember any more of that. But yeah, man, fucking Machine Gun Kelly's actually pretty good. But you don't pick a fight with him. I don't care how big in the industry you think you are. You pick a fight with him, you're on the way out. Mainly because any fans you've got, I guarantee you, M had them first. Shit. Lost the gear. That's really bad because of this turn. We were 0.3 up. If I hadn't lost the gear, we would have kept that too. That was a good transfer, but still ended up a bit wide. Too wide. Saved it. Ooh la la. Top 400, baby. Oh, yeah. Man, all for time is a mission and a half away. I don't think I'm going to hit it. Fucking a 49.9 Elcon. What are you doing, you monster? Just Elcon doing Elcon things, you monster. Do you know what, man? I do listen to a lot of underground rappers, man, because I really like to watch people grow. Especially in terms of rap, because sometimes you stumble across a gem and you just watch their whole career unfold in front of you, and it's a wonderful feeling. It's like Ed Sheeran, man. Like, I found him on YouTube like a couple of years before he got big, showed him to my mum. My mum was like, oh, this guy's pretty good. And like she brings it up every now and again. Oh, do you remember when you showed me Ed Sheeran before he was famous? And I'm like, yeah, Mum, I remember. I was there. This is too slow. Only just though. It's a bad ending. I can go quicker. Oh, we be fast. Oh yeah, get out of there with fourth, baby. Talk to me dirty. It's way wide. But again, not to worry. We have the advantage, we just have to hold on to it. Sheboygan. Wow. Oh, what can you say to 150th in the world? Holy hell. Wow. Wow. Loki. Wow. Man, what's his name? Owen Wilson. That wow is just iconic, man. I can't think of many actors that have like a that iconic of a bloody catchphrase. Other than like Mr. T, I pity the fool, but that's not really. It's a different level of actor, you know what I mean? I'd never diss Mr. T, don't get me wrong. Mr. T's a legend. Although I haven't completely fangirled over it, I'm so happy with that 144 that's set out right now. Woo-wee, that's quick. That would have been div 3. It's what I really need to get better at, is learning maps quicker. I take way too long to learn them. But don't get me wrong, I'm getting better on my overall timings and rankings and all that sort of stuff, but I really need to learn maps faster to get into those upper divs, because that's where I'm really lacking these lately. I got that line so right, but I got this one. Oh, sick. No, I can go quicker. Bastard. That bad landing cost me, but that was another 0.1. Do you know what? I'm going to say it, and I don't believe it, but I think top 100 is within our reach. Oh, is it though? It's not that I don't think I could. I just don't think I'm going to have that level of luck. Because I would need quite a bit of luck. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Clearly not actually. I'm 45th. I am that good. Don't talk myself down. Or at least I'm getting that good. It's a crazy difference. So I wasn't even ranked top 1,000 by the end of the seeding phase a cup of the day. Like I said, it just takes me way too long to learn a map. Bad line. Yeah, trash. She says I'm trash, but she listens to Takashi. I tried Takashi. Old Takashi 69, the snitch. No. I'll give him a 1 out of 10. If screaming into a microphone is all it takes to make you a rapper, then I don't want to live on this planet no more. To be fair, I don't want to live on this planet anyway. I know a nice little place out Alpha Centauri way. Good line, baby. Have I got the speed? Bad line though. Oh, it's gonna. We clipped. I was about to say it's gonna be neck and neck, but no. I got a better transfer, but I'm wide. Didn't expect to make that. Oh, come on, baby. 1/23. I'm beginning to feel like a race guard. To be fair, I don't know who's 123rd in the world best at racing in real life and like F1. So I'm definitely not a race god. But man, this is the best performance I've put out in a while. And I'm super fucking happy with it, no word of a lie. And I still don't know how to do the beginning. And I still reckon I can go faster. I turned too heavy there. Ah! Too heavy on the turn again. Bad line. It's a shame, no one's ever around when I do really fucking good. It's rather disappointing, but you know, hey. Life. Life is how you say, a beach. The best thing about that French accent, right, is that it's fucking true. Like, the amount of French people I've heard go, is that what you say, I'm not taking the piss out of them, it's just the way the accent works in English. Oh. Too wide, I left the turn too late, fuck. Held it together though. Oh, come on, smooth lining out, that's what we're talking about. Keep the lead. I told you, I can go quicker. Ah, way wide there. Yeah. Bugger. Life is, you see, is son of a bitch. Yep. My best performance in I don't know how long, and is anyone here for it? No. It's just little old me. Sweating for a race over and over and over again. Hey! Piss. Kevy's been up in the leaderboards a lot lately. I know he's Scandi, bro. But he's kind of new to the scene as far as I'm aware. Although there's definitely two different kinds of racers. There's competitive racers that do competitions, and then there's just fucking challenge racers like Elcon, the monster. Aye, this is tight. Too much airtime to be competitive now, and we clipped. Come on though, top 100. How much of a fucking bragging right is it to say you're one of the 100 best racers in the world? Probably not as much as I would like it to be, damn it. Ack. Come on. Let me break top 100. First time. Track of the day map. Come on, baby. We can do this. We can do this. I can do this. I probably only need a 0.1 or 0.2. It probably really is that tight. Right, so if there's 0.5 in the top, so we can ignore the first 0.5, 0.6 actually. We can ignore the first 0.6. So that leaves 1.1 seconds for 120 or 115 places. 1.1 seconds across 115 means every 0.1 is 10 ranks. I need 0.2. 0.2, that's all that separates me from a new bragging right. Come on now. You can do it. Bite this fucking head off. That reference probably now a little bit old. Little Nicky Adam Sandler. If you haven't watched it, it's worth a watch. I wouldn't say it's Adam Sandler at his finest. That would probably go Happy Gilmore. But you know, it's pretty good. To be fair, Adam Sandler once upon a time was actually pretty good as a comedian, you know? Well, not as a comedian, but as a comedic actor. He was pretty good. Then he just started accepting any old role people would throw at him. And then I believe he directed a couple of his own. And that's usually a line no actor should cross. There are, of course, exceptions, but I'm behooved to think of any at the moment. Behooved's a strange word. You know, to hold your horses, right, is to put them in a stable. That's where you hold your horses. So when people say hold your horses, they're telling you to be stable. Although it doesn't really work that way anymore. But that was the original intention of that expression, I do believe. Could be wrong. I'm wrong about many things in this world. But fuck if I'll ever admit to them. This is kind of the real downward point of having fun in this game. Is the point we're at now. Because every time you fuck a line slightly, you just bin it. And it's not like suddenly out of nowhere you're going to get a 0.1, 0.2, fucking 0.5, 1 second improvement. But hey, do you know what? I'm probably not going to make... How long have I got? 19 minutes on this. I might hang around till someone collects me for a bit of CSGO or something. But in the usual 2-hour stints, I've got 19 minutes. Being top 120... Well, 125 in the world is fucking fantastic. As much as I don't really bang on about it, I'm going to bang on about it. I'm very fucking happy with that. 123. That is officially my best ranking on any track of the day map, including ice ones. No, ice ones I have been like 85th in the world. But hey, that's on ice. This is on a real surface, so to speak. One that people don't bitch about so much. Every time it's an ice track of that, it's always ice. Ice is fun, man. I enjoy that shit. I brush my teeth to that shit. Bugger it. Bugger it. 99 and shrimp. Trouser them if they did need it. Do you know what? I'm working my way through a TV series called Castle at the moment. Right, it's no Bones. Don't get me wrong, but Bones is fucking top tier. Like, it's ultra rare, fucking super legendary, whatever. Bones is just a fantastic show. Incredible writing. The characters are fantastically played. So I tried watching Castle. I'm now on season 3. And I've got to say, I underrated Nathan Fillion as an actor. He's actually fabulous. I've seen people make posts about him in like make posts about him being good. That and Brendan Fraser, but I love Brendan Fraser in The Mummy and rate him for that alone. But yeah, Nathan Fillion. What an actor. There was another show he did that only lasted 1 season, Firefly, or was it 2 seasons? Fucking incredible. Wish they would have made more. But I definitely underrated Nathan Fillion as an actor. Way underrated him. He's been bumped up to top tier actor in my world. It's a bit like Tom Hanks, man. Tom Hanks. Whoa. What a fucking actor. Ever since I saw him in Forrest Gump, man, I've just been in awe of the man. And that was the first film I ever saw Tom Hanks in, was Forrest Gump. And then I watched Castaway. Oh, man, he sells. You feel his characters in every film he's in. You feel that character. You don't feel Tom Hanks. You feel that character. I'll piss on it. There's some real acting gems out there. Johnny Depp as well. Christian Bale. Oh, gods of acting. Gods of acting. Even if you only remember Johnny Depp for fucking Captain Jack, you still Captain Jack. What an iconic character. This is too slow, but that's fine. I wonder if there's a risky finish that I've missed. Do you know what? Show me, Elcon. Show me your ways. You get such a perfect transfer in and out of there. Talk about God tier transfer in and out of there as well. Jesus Christ. On point the whole way. Oh, he even manages to pull that one in tight. The monster. Oh, look how tight he got that. And he doesn't go for the little wear time. He goes to quite a large bit of their time. That's interesting. And how wide he takes that. Oh my days. Well done. Yep, that's it. He's just a fucking sicko. What can you say? STA? STA? Super terrible arseholes? I mean, Mussolini, I'd put him on there. You can never put Attila the Hun on there because his efforts in reducing the world's global emissions in greenhouse gases is legendary. I thought that'd be quicker, but it's actually not. Colour me mightily impressed. And you hear stuff. Look, it's been a full stream of consciousness for about 15 minutes, and I have no idea. It's just been verbal diarrhea, basically. Oh yeah, that, and I was bitching about no one's here for when I do 123rd in the fucking world. Come out, put down a lap that's an absolute banger, and where is everyone? Nowhere to be seen. I'm all alone, there's no one here beside me. I even went on a whole thing about bloody rap battles in history. Oh man, you've missed some. I had a really good waffle going on for quite some time. Bad line. Can you rewind live streams on Twitch? I've never checked. Well, you kind of got to be able to, because people clip them, don't they? Town of Salem. How long does it take? That's my real question for you. You can review the VOD, so you can kind of go backwards. No idea though. Whatever Star Wars it was, in and out of my brain. Although I feel like a video reviewing all the arseholes of history could go down well. People go on kill count, I'll just go on how big of an arsehole they were. Ah, screwed that up. Top 10 arseholes in all of history. Man, I'd have to do a lot of research. There are a lot of arseholes. You know, the biggest problem with criminals these days is they know their rights better than they know their wrongs. That was a proper dad joke. This is the town of Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh yeah, I was also talking of actors that I fucking rate. Tom Hanks, proper up there. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What you got? What you got? What you got? Poison my soul.
Hey everyone, it's time for another top 10.
You're fucking joking me.
We're kicking it old school with a classic that is back, kid. Top 10 numbers from 1 through 10. Starting us off at number 10, it's number 7. At number
Wow.
9, it's number 8. And at number 7, it's number 9. But look out, 7 at number 6, it's number 4. Quick recap, because number 9 was number 8, which you'll need to know the context for this next number because it's number 5 for number 4.
Wow.
And number 4, it's number 2, but number 3 this week is also number 5. That's right, folks. There are 2 number 5s at number 6 and number 3. In your face, number 3, you didn't even make the top 10.
Wow. Wow. And that video got millions of views. I grant you, it's comical for about 30 seconds. But still. Ah, piss bad line. Top 10 arseholes of history. Like I said, you can't put Genghis Khan in there. He scrubbed a lot of carbon dioxide from the planet by wiping out so many people. So you can't put him in the top 10 arseholes because he was a... I mean, okay, so he had free religion in his empire. You could believe in any religion. No judgment was held. No persecution was given. He always gave people the option to join before they were killed. So, you know, all round, not that bad of a guy. Mussolini, though, Scrotville. Population Mussolini. You know it's bad when your people leave your corpse hanging from a lamppost for weeks. What's this one? Oh, I've seen this year, The Crack Spider. That's a classic, man. Come at me with that old school shit. I was there when that was written. Don't recite to me the text, Gandalf. I was there when it was written. Do you know what, right? Here's a fucking great story for you, right? So I had my nephew at the weekend, and he's only like 5 years old, and I got him with this belter, right? So his favourite meal is chicken nuggets. So I said to him, oh, no worries, I'll just have to go hunt some out of the field next door. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, nuggets live out in the field. They don't take long to catch. How many do you want? So after going over that for a couple of minutes, he actually believed it. And when we were in the car, right, I'm driving along, I saw a molehill from where a mole dug up the dirt. And I went, oh, look, it's a nugget. It's a nugget nest. And he was like, really? And I'm like, yeah, that's a nugget nest. That's where nuggets live. I can't wait until he goes past another molehill with his mum and dad. I feel like that was the ultimate uncle play. Oh, I tried to grab as much speed out of there as possible. Turns out it's probably not going to be enough. Nope. Canadian sus. I assume the P's silent. It often is. But go on, fill me in. Is this like the Australian drop bear? And remember, Finland doesn't exist. PSAs? Oh, public service announcements, right. I thought there was some sort of animal called a sass that I didn't know about. Sasquatch, maybe. PSAs. I've probably seen one. I did watch a bunch of Canadian adverts for like, it was like Coors or something, or Miller Lite or something like that. It was fucking hilarious they were. This is a public service announcement for Canada. Watch out for the moose, eh?
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Hi, kid.
What the fuck?
We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you. Why not? Because if you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick.
Or some poison.
I don't want to be sick. And that's why before you eat...
Or some poison. Right, I'm out at that point. What on earth, Canada? What was happening in Canada for that needed to be made? Man, my mum hates the So in America they're called Tide Pods. Over here they're just fucking detergent, laundry tablets, whatever you want to call them. And there's that advert about, you know, close the lid with a click clack so kids don't get into them. My mum goes ape at that, right? And I agree with her, because at what point are you letting your child into laundry detergent? At what point are you allowing your child, especially a young child, to get into that stuff? Do you just leave bleach lying around as well? You know, if you do, it's your own damn fault, isn't it? But yeah, I'm sure it's Purcell that does the whole close the lid with the click clack. This is going to be equally awful. I can feel it. I know what you like. The house hippo.
In a kitchen just like yours, all is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
What? I was really with that. I was really with it. I thought, like, this is a unique idea for an advert. Like, I was thinking, like, this is a great idea. A house hippo. This is fantastic. This sounds like a great setup to something. Just what a waste. I mean, at least it's better than America. But then again, in the UK, there isn't that. We don't have adverts saying, be careful you watch be careful what you believe because we assume you're not stupid enough to believe everything. But I grant you, we are a nation of we haven't argued about Charles Darwin since the Victorian era, unlike our American compatriots who still argue about him today. But that house hippo, it's such a waste, man. That could have been so bloody good. Could have even been a film. People would have watched that shit. What a waste. Like, Pixar could have taken that and run with it, I guarantee it. This is going to be fun.
Your brain is a marvel of technology. But when you take drugs, you alter your brain. You change thinking patterns.
That's not how your brain
You
works.
distort perception.
That's not how a brain works.
Eventually, your brain just won't be the same. Think about it. Well, you still can.
Wow. Think about it while you still can. Wow. Wow. That reminds me of that scene in Scary Movie. This is your brain on drugs. Too wide. Government blatantly lying. Look, if you think your brain works like a bloody fuse box, we got issues right there. Your brain is like the most complex adaptive hardware that has ever been conceived or exists. Yes, drugs can damage your brain if you consume the wrong ones or too many of said wrong ones. But it doesn't work like that. Man, a line of toys called House Hippos, right? If you could make a Roomba in the shape of a house hippo, it would fucking sell in the millions. Program it to only work at night. So it looks like a little hippo travelling around. Your kids would fucking love it. Well, not your kids, I don't think you have any. But you might. What do I know? I've never asked. I was about to say I don't have kids, fuck kids, but it sounds wrong. You know it couldn't be true, right? Well, house hippos, obviously. Do you know how big a hippo is? Even a pygmy hippo is way bigger than that. I knew someone would come along for CSGO eventually. You full on believed that as a child? Oh, that is heartbreaking, actually. Look, I say heartbreaking, not that I know. I'm the little shit that worked out Santa wasn't real when I was like 3 years old. No, honest to God, I was actually about 4 or 5. I never really considered Santa as a thing as a child, right? Even when I was like 4 or 5, my mum would be like, "Oh, Santa's coming." I'd be like, "Is he?" You reckon? I don't think so. I think I was 6 when I told my mum that, you realise I don't believe in Santa. She asked me why. I said no one can break the speed of light. And she just looked at me funny. I remember that conversation. There are weird things you remember. Really weird ones. I think I remember that because I think I was in quite a, oh no, what am I going to be told off for not believing in Santa sort of thing. Never said a word about it to my brothers or sisters though. Didn't think it was fair. If something imaginary makes you happy, why not? What? I am Santa. I'm my own Santa. I've actually been my family's Santa for a long, long time. Just got to do this. Spam, scan. Scan. Pull. Job done. Block. Spam. Confirm. And delete. Problem solved. But yeah, I was never a believer. But then again, I used to, when I was 7 years old, I tried to read a book called The Fabric of Geography, which was literally about the quantum realm. Obviously didn't understand it, but you know, I kept trying over the years. Man, Coca-Cola in glass bottles. Right, I don't know what it is, but glass bottled Coca-Cola, that is the fucking best. I mean, I'd prefer Coca-Cola from like 1903 when it come with cocaine in it, but you can't win them all. Yes, Santa Claus, Coca-Cola Santa Claus. I don't know if it's the same in Greece or in Canada, but every time it gets near Christmas, we have Coca-Cola adverts where there's a Coca-Cola lorry covered in Christmas lights with a Santa on. That is kind of like the Santa's alive, kind of. Like he'll drive past a town, see a bunch of kids or something, wink at them and make Coca-Colas appear on the floor or something. It happens every year, and it's kind of when you consider the Christmas season to start. I don't know if it's the same in other countries. It's not anything I've ever thought of, really. Do you know what? I'll find it and share it. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. No, I don't want any of that bollocks. Share, copy link. Over we go, back to this. Yeah, I'll come play in 10 minutes, why not? But that's the Christmas Coca-Cola advert for the UK, man. And every year when it starts, it's when Christmas begins. Holidays are coming, oh, it's Coca-Cola. But I've no idea if that's just a UK thing or if it's worldwide. But our Christmas adverts, man, holy shit. You have seen nothing till you... Oh, man. Look, I'll even take a break from racing for this. You have seen nothing until you've seen our Christmas adverts in the UK. Some of them are heartbreakingly incredible. Alright, let's share one. And you can tell me what you reckon. Ta-da. This one, though? Yes, that one. Go on, especially you, Cliff. I'd like you to watch these. Watch that bottom one anyway. Tell me what you reckon. And you, Jer, watch it as well. And if you don't know what it is, I'll explain it to you. because it's a story that should be shared. That and the John Lewis adverts, some of them are incredible. I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. That was a rather butchered version of the song they use in one of their adverts. It's fantastic, by the way. But yeah, British Christmas adverts are fantastic. And like companies honestly spend tens of millions of pounds trying to outdo each other with them. It's amazing. Ah, I could get you if I'm lucky. Bit too slow. Ah, the beauty of Christmas. Actually finally downloaded a Christmas Carol. It's going to take a fucking long time if I do a reading of it though. Fucking long time indeed. So that idea is currently on the shelf, but it might be something I do regardless. It may just take me a fucking year. I hate this start with a passion, man. Just can't get it right every time. CR7, the man. Bugger it. Bugger it, Money Amanda and Shrimp Trousers, they did me in. Did you watch that Christmas advert, Jeff? Back wheel touched. Did you watch that second YouTube video I posted? And it is, isn't it, Glister? It's incredible. And it's a true story. During World War One, on Christmas Eve, 1914, 1912, whichever one it was, the two warring sides stopped on Christmas Day to play a game of football. Concentrate, Samir, you're breaking the car. Fucking too wide. Damn it, so close. But yeah, that's what our Christmas adverts are like from companies in the UK. They're honestly, some of them are so heartwarming and so touching. It's fantastic. I'll post one more before we reload for a bit of CSGO. Although Callista's been messaging me. Coped. Okay, I'll have to check that. See what horrible things you've sent me. Last one. Bingo. Is that the correct one? Hold on. Just got to let it run for a second. Because Callista, this one will be right up your alley. If you don't fall in love with it, I'd be amazed. Where's the correct one? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, there we go, and then jump into this. You figure out the codes. I haven't done them yet. I can assume they're gifts of some description, you mad lad. But yeah, there's one more Christmas advert. Have a